Hey Lucy, so I haven't made a video to you in like over a year or something. I don't know, it's ridiculous. But I wanted to do this mostly because I'm supposed to be writing a paper right now and I really don't want to do it even though I am like running out of time to do this paper. I'm procrastinating really badly. I only have a few more hours to work on it before it's due. But I just wanted to do this because I was trying to find things to distract myself, and I realized how long it had been since I made a video to you and just kind of told you what was going on with me. And I realized that there's a lot going on that you may or may not know about. I don't know how much of my stuff that you see on Facebook and what I do put on Facebook, like I don't really put a whole lot on Facebook, so I figured I would just make a video and tell you some of the things going on. The main thing being that this is my last day of undergrad, college, ever. I have a final exam in a few hours and it's my last one, and then I'm done. I am graduating with a bachelor's degree in psychology and a minor in political science. My graduation, or we call it commencement, I don't really know words, but it's actually tomorrow. I'm not planning on going because I'm not really one for ceremonies. It's not really my thing, and I don't have to go, so I'm not going to. But it is technically tomorrow. But I will get my degree in the mail at some point. I don't even know when it comes. I should know that. I have no idea. But at some point I'll get my actual degree in the mail, and I'm kind of excited to actually like get my degree and like have that piece of paper, or I don't even know if it's a piece of paper, but it's 4 years of my life, so I would like just something to commemorate it, even if it's something as worthless as a piece of paper. But yeah, I'm done with school. It's crazy. I am hoping to continue going to school and probably look into grad schools or something for a master's at the minimum. But for right now, I'm just gonna kind of chill for a little bit because I didn't know what I wanted to pursue with my further education until very recently. And because of that, I decided to just take a year off and let myself have that time to look at schools and hopefully get accepted somewhere. But there's a lot of things, I have to do to be able to apply. There's a test I have to take and that kind of stuff. So just to take the year and do all of that, now that I know what I want to do, which I'm hoping to go to grad school for experimental psychology. I really want to focus on sensation and perception, but yeah, I don't know. There's so many things that interest me. Like, I have been trying to get my mom to look into a job as like a mortician's assistant, which most people will probably think is super weird, but my mom knows the county coroner back where I'm from, and I was like, Mom, the county coroner, like, hook me up, I could be an assistant or something. I don't know, I'm really interested in anatomy and stuff too, and I don't have a lot of background in the area, so I'd really love like some experience, and for some reason that's like the experience that I want, is being a coroner or even being like a medical examiner. Like, there's so many things that interest me in the field of science. There's like just not one specific science that I like. I like biology and anatomy and just psychology, and there's just so many different sciences that I'm interested in, and it's hard for me to really narrow it down and just pick like one thing, which is why I'm taking a year off, because it took me so long to really decide on one thing that I feel like I would be comfortable pursuing as a career prospect. But anyway, I'm kind of all over the place. Like, I just really like all the subjects. I love to learn just in general. I like to know things. And that's why probably I ended up switching my major after I started college, because I went from accounting to psychology, which most people do not understand how I could go from accounting to psychology, but I did it, and they both share my interest in mathematics. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling about that and go on to something else. And the other main thing I wanted to talk about was Comic-Con, because I am going to San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm so excited. I don't think about it because it's not until July. So I don't think about it on a day-to-day basis, but every once in a while I'll remember, like, holy crap, I'm going to Comic-Con. I'm going to California so I can go to Comic-Con. And I have to take a second, because I never thought that I would go to Comic-Con. Like, I never thought I would be lucky enough to get tickets to go and actually be able to go. But even on a smaller scale, I never thought I would go to California for any reason. And the reason I'm going to California is going to Comic-Con. Like, that's crazy. And I'm so excited. I'm going with my friend Emily, who I know I mention all the time, and I always do that when I always point in a direction when I say her name, because she lives right across the hall from me. But yes, I'm so excited, and we got tickets for the whole shebang, like Wednesday to Sunday, and I'm so excited. We're dressing up and everything. We're not doing really super elaborate costumes, because neither of us have the skills to do that. We're not crafty people, but we're kind of doing like outfits inspired by characters. So, and we're also like, we have our costumes go together. So this is part of also something else I wanted to tell you, that I'm going to be going blonde for Comic-Con, because the costumes that I'm doing, the first pair that we want to do is Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, and I'm going to be Harley Quinn, who has blonde hair. And I always said to Emily that I would be willing to go blonde so that we could dress up as Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy if we ever had the chance to go to Comic-Con. So when we actually got tickets, we're like, okay, like, this is happening. We need to start planning out our costumes, and I have to bleach my hair. So I am going to be probably bleaching my hair. I thought about dyeing it, but I just do not think that dye is going to get it very light, because I have naturally very dark hair, and I just really don't think that blonde hair dye is going to lighten it all that much. So I will most likely be bleaching it, and I'm going to be blonde, which kind of terrifies me, but I'm also interested in seeing how my hair is going to look blonde. But I just thought it was so funny, because when we first started talking, however many years ago that was now, I mean, holy crap, it was a while ago, you had bleached your hair, and now you've gone back to your dark hair, and I've always had my dark hair, and now I'm going lighter. But I am only doing it for Comic-Con, so I'm not going to have it blonde for a long time. I'll probably, as soon as Comic-Con's over, which is like the second or third week of July, I think second week of July. As soon as I get back from California, I'm probably going to dye it pretty soon after, but those like 2 months leading up to it, I don't know when I'm going to get it done, but I'm going to have blonde hair for at least a month. So yeah, kind of excited / terrified of that. But that's also why my bangs are gone, and they're just kind of like, they're so annoying because they're too long to be bangs, and I just kind of have to pin them back now because they don't want to do anything else but be annoying. But yeah, I'm growing out my bangs also for Comic-Con because of the different hairstyles of the characters I'm going as. None of them have bangs, and my friend insisted on me growing them out so she could do my hair appropriately for the characters, especially for Legolas from Lord of the Rings, because his hair is pulled back and my hair was too short to pull back the way that his is in the movies. And so that was a really big one. I'm like, I need to grow out my hair so I can do this. But yeah, so Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, and then Legolas and Tariel and Elsa and Anna. Those are our costume choices. I have pretty much all of my clothes for my costumes now, and I'm pretty pumped. So yeah, what else? I got another tattoo, which I know I must have posted something about it on Facebook, but I never actually posted like, hey, I got a tattoo, like, yay. I don't even think, I did post a picture, but it was only because I thought it was funny, like, because they had to shave a little patch of hair, and when it was growing back, it was like sticking straight out, and I thought it was hilarious. But that was like the only picture that I posted of it, so I guess I can show you that. It's behind my ear. I don't know if it's even gonna get it. I have no idea if I actually got it on camera. I know we were talking back when I got my other one too, which is like completely faded because it was white ink and I'm too pale for it to show up. But I love tattoos. I love them so much, and there's so many more that I want to get. I don't know, I know I talk with my hands. I don't know if you've noticed that I have stuff written, probably not the one on my wrist, I don't think, but I have the equality symbol written on my finger, which this is also another tattoo that I really want to get, but right now this is just pen, but that's another thing that I want to get. And I have a triangle. I don't know if that's showing up. Is it? Kind of. I can't twist my arm far enough. It's a purple triangle, which represents bisexuality. Unfortunately, they don't have a color for pansexual, which is how I identify. There is not just like one single color. It's like 3 colors. I'm trying to think of anything else major that's happened. I do not have an eventful life. Like, I haven't talked to you in a while, and I have like 3 things to tell you about. But yeah, I would absolutely love to start doing these videos again and kind of have our exchanges, because I feel like I haven't talked to you in ages, and I just love doing these videos and just kind of talking to you, even though I'm really only talking to a camera, but I feel like I'm talking to you, and I love that. I'm gonna have a lot of free time ahead of me in the next year, so maybe I'll start making more videos. I emphasize the maybe, because even when I don't have anything to do, I don't make videos. I just don't know what to make videos about. But yeah, I would love to start making them because I always really enjoyed it. So, possibility. Maybe I'll finally make a room tour. I don't understand why it's so hard for me to do this. Like, the last 3 videos I've made, which have spanned over the last year, because I've made so few videos, I keep on saying I'm going to do a room tour, and I still haven't. But maybe I finally will this summer when I'm home, because I'll have the time and I will just have to make myself do it. Hopefully I'll make another video, or you'll make a video, and we can tell each other things that are going on in our lives. I don't know. But yeah, this account is so neglected, and I want to start putting videos up on it again. Alright, bye Lucy!